Tell us a little bit about yourself. Who is Genesis?
So my name is Genesis, obviously, and I was born in Venezuela. I've been here since I was 9, and I have not really left United States much after that. But I kind of lived around in like a lot of different towns within Connecticut.
Okay.
So right now I do live in Bridgeport. I'm looking to move though. This is which is so crazy because this is like the second place that I've lived in my entire life. Well, technically now it's the first
Yeah.
where I've lived in a long period of time. Like I have always moved around everywhere, like all the time. It's like quite unhealthy. I've definitely
Yeah.
PTSD from it. But
Yeah.
like now, like I've lived there 8 years. Like it's so crazy.
Like in
I've
the same
in
apartment,
the
same.
same
Okay. Okay.
apartment. Like, so I'm like, this is so crazy. So like even like, I think it's very, I was saying very brown with like starting new chapters.
Yes.
Even though I'm like, I'm still like there, but it's like I'm packing up and it's like getting ready for that.
Yeah.
So, and then like before that, I lived in Ansonia. So that was like the second longest now. But
Okay.
before that, I've never lived anywhere longer for like than 2 years. So that was like a huge accomplishment that I felt like I created like stability and like
Yeah.
that type of structure for myself.
What
But
was it like a family situation that you always moved and stuff?
yeah, like
Okay.
we always moved. I
Yeah.
mean, we lived in Ansonia for like that's like a good period of time. But my mom was always moving to a new town, like a new city. Like she just always wanted to like switch things up,
Yeah.
like and when we came from United States, we only to United States, we only came here technically to visit, and then
Wow.
we ended up my mom asked me as a 12-year-old, she's like, do you want to stay here? I'm like, yeah, sure. My cousins were here,
That's
like who
crazy.
I've never even met my entire
Yeah.
life.
That's
We don't
crazy.
even talk now, so it's
Yeah.
so funny. So I was like, yeah, and she like left me here since
She
because
went home?
yeah, she left me with my cousins and she went back home and she pretty much gave power of attorney to my
Oh,
grandma. And
wow.
we just pretty much came here and then she started the process of trying to
Yeah.
figure out how to like work and
Yeah.
like get legal and like the whole thing.
Did
So
did did she was she thinking that there was probably a better life for you here? Is that
y-
what it was?
yeah, and she really wanted that for herself too. Like she felt like in Venezuela, like there was not that much opportunities per se. I mean, she
Yeah.
was a business owner. She was selling perfume. She had like a lot of she's always been like a hustler for sure, very much a workaholic.
Yeah.
But she just wanted like just to expand and just have better life and not
Okay.
always work. But then, I think that's the thing that like when you're not here, you don't realize like that's just the dream that they sell to you.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
here you might have more things, but you're selling your time for it even more.
Exactly, exactly. Yeah, so it's the trade-off.
Yeah, because I
Yeah.
mean, over there, obviously you have things that even my grandma, like there was a period of time that she was dealing with, like you go to the bank and you can't withdraw money because they don't got it. It's yeah, like
Like, "Yo, where's my money?"
through like the whole
Yeah,
like their presidents, there's a
yeah,
whole thing that they've been going through, but it's just like they're very restricted
yeah.
and yeah, like only given a certain amount of things that very controlled with the government.
Okay.
So yeah, so it was very much like that. So it's like we were not gonna have that. So we honestly got out at a good time
Mm,
because then like at least we didn't have to deal with how bad it got. So it was
okay.
good. But yeah, so she really wanted that. And I mean she got that because she went back to school. She like just like progressed and so she like
Okay.
wanted to do in life. Yeah.
Did she end up coming to the US?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay,
she came back to the US.
okay.
She like at first she was working like factory jobs, like
Yeah.
McDonald's, like whatever she was able to get. Eventually she got her workers whatever to be able to work, I
Yeah,
guess,
yeah,
like the
yeah,
social
like a work
security to
visa or
yes,
whatever. Yeah,
exactly.
yeah,
And then I went to school, like I learned English like super fast. Like for her it took a couple years. It probably took like 7 10 years for her
yeah.
to really like conversate. But she would understand, but she just didn't like talking it. But yeah, then after that I just continued, but
When
kind of
when
lost.
when 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 you moved to the US as a 9-year-old, did you speak English at the time or no?
No, I didn't speak any English, but I learned in 4 months. I
Okay.
learned
Well, yeah,
super
but, oh, you're a
quick.
kid too,
Yeah, I
so
was
yeah,
I
you
was
you
I was what
you
yeah,
soaked it right up.
I was 9, so I was super, yeah, super knowledge, like super like fast at learning.
Yeah.
And I went to schools. Once I went to schools,
Yeah.
it's easier because
You're
I
surrounded by it.
also like I went to Bridgeport for just like 1 year, and then my mom moved me out because she's like, you're not gonna live in Bridgeport, you're
Yeah.
gonna be ghetto. She was
Yeah.
already kind of seeing like my
Yeah.
for future because I was starting to get like I mean, in Venezuela, I was a fairly good kid,
Mhm.
but I came here and it got a lot worse. So
Yeah.
she already foresaw what was
Yeah.
coming. So she's like, let's move to the valley. So she already didn't like that. But once I was here, then we went to the valley, and that's kind of where I went to school.
Okay.
Yeah.
What was there? I mean, you were 9 years old, but do you remember? Was there like a culture shock for you, or
Oh,
no?
100%. I still talk about it to this day. Like,
Okay.
I think even with my name was a huge, it's funny because you asked me earlier, you were
Yeah.
like, oh, do you like to be called Genesis or whatever? And I'm like, Genesis is fine. I wouldn't have said that a couple years ago.
Oh,
I
okay.
would only go by Jen because I hated my name. Like, people would always like joke because kids are just like
Yeah.
pointless and mean.
Yeah.
Like, oh,
Yeah.
like Sega Genesis. And like here and there, it's like funny, but it's just like,
So I'm
like
sorry.
it's
I
just
didn't
like
think about that.
it's
Yeah.
just like not the Bible, like
Yeah.
at least like be politically correct if you're
Yeah.
gonna like do all of
But
that.
second Genesis makes sense too. But I get it.
I mean, my name would probably wouldn't be going through the stuff that I was going
Yeah.
through back then, you know.
Yeah. So to avoid that, you just went by
Yeah, I started
Jen.
going by Jen, like as I got older, and it was
Okay.
easier. But like even like I used to get made fun of for like the way that I used to dress, like coming
Okay.
here, like
Yeah.
because I was doing like khaki and gray. Like it's just like I didn't understand that. Like
Yeah.
it's just like I'm just dressed. Like what is happening here? Like here, like it became like so superficial. Like
Like the
it's
judgment,
such
right?
an emphasis on your looks and
Yeah.
how you present yourself. And don't get me wrong, I like I obviously have some admiration for that, like in my present life,
Yeah.
but still, like there comes to a line that like why are we like so instilling these things in our kids, and then that's why they're they need to have everything and
Yeah.
like all of this entitlement and
Yeah.
this like overlooking at other people and this like ego that you're instilling in your in your kids before they're even like 5,
Yeah.
like